Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to this week's segment of Live Without Limits. Today's show is titled The 21 Habit Change Challenge. Why are we talking about 21 days? Because you know what? When you look at how you change, how you build a business, how you do the things that you should do. You need to look at things that you do every day, how you develop those habits, how you should look to change them, how to build them. So let's start by saying, the 21-day habit change challenge. We do not act rightly because we have virtue. We are what we are repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit, said Aristotle. In the next 21 days, make a commitment to this habit change challenge. Every year, my friend Jimmy sends me this poem, Who Am I? And the author's unknown. I am your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I will push you onward and drag you down to failure. I am completely at your command. Half the things you do might just as well be turned over to me, and I will be able to do them quickly and correctly. I am easily managed. You must merely be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. And this is your inner self talking to you, right? I am easily managed. You must merely be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of all great people, and alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, though I work with all the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I? I am a habit. You likely have some good habits. Rising early, reading books, focusing on your number one priority first thing in the morning. But you also have something that has habits, such as biting your nails, drinking too much, or vices, robbing you of your best self. If you want to fix your bad habits or add new, good ones, today is a great day to start. Every Monday and every first day of the month gives you the momentum and motivation you need to change. That's why I want you to begin a 21-day habit change challenge today. You can pick one of the following to do for the next 3 weeks. No television, no alcohol, no mindless surfing on the internet, limiting your Facebook time to one session of 20 minutes per day, not checking email before 9 a.m., going to bed before midnight, eating an apple a day, saying goodbye to grains, meditating for 3 minutes, using my body weight exercise videos for 4 minutes in the morning, contacting one new person every day, making one additional sales call each morning, committing to giving a big public presentation in just 3 weeks, no cursing, reading for 20 minutes, writing 1,000 words every morning. There are so many small habits that you could change that would make a big impact on your life. But choose just one. Don't overwhelm yourself. Stay focused. To accomplish any habit change, you need a plan. But here's the trick. While most plans focus on what to do, they often neglect what not to do. And that's a big problem. After all, smart people like you already know that you should eat right and exercise regularly. It's not like you suffer from a lack of knowledge or know-how. What you struggle with, especially when times get tough, are temptations. So, what we're doing here is we're talking about habits, how to form good habits and get rid of your bad habits. Here's the secret to planning. Begin with the negatives and systematically eliminate them from your path to success. Identify every obstacle in your way and develop 2 solutions for each, having a plan A and a plan B for your troubles is the best way to stay on track. You can drop bad behaviors when you make them harder to do and when you make good habits easier to begin. For example, if you drink too much wine at night or eat too much chocolate, it's likely because these temptations are easily available. If that bottle of red isn't in the kitchen counter, you probably won't pour yourself a glass or 2. As you cook dinner, if the bar of chocolate is not sitting on the edge of your desk, you won't eat when you're bored. Researcher Brian Wansink and his team at Cornell University have outlined how to make bad habits, particularly mindless eating, much harder. His research found that if we place a bowl of candy in our desk, that we eat more of it. Moving it off the table leads to eating less. Putting it in an opaque container so we aren't reminded of what is inside of it limits our snacking even more. Now, take that container, climb on a stool, and hide it in the top cupboard of your kitchen behind the old cans of cream of asparagus, soup you'll never eat, and you'll slash your snacking even further. Or best of all, keep the darn candy out of your house. Because it's not in your house, you can't grab it during the next commercial break of Dancing with the Stars. Here's another example. Let's say you want to stop the bad habit of hitting the snooze button in the morning so that you can begin the good habit of daily exercise. First, eliminate the temptation and you move your alarm clock across the room. Now you've blocked that bad habit and make it harder to hit the snooze button and fall back asleep. But how do you make good habits easier? You need to, as Chip and Dan Heath taught in their book Switch, make the path smoother. What are the obstacles in your way of a morning exercise routine? These may include struggling to get out of bed in the morning, wanting to do something else after you wake up, not knowing what to do. Let's destroy each of these distractions. First, you need to put in place a plan to get out of bed on time. Secondly, if you were tempted to do something else, like make coffee and read the paper, or sizzle up some bacon, or snuggle with your partner under the covers, the solution is sleep in your clean exercise clothes, or set them out beside your bed so that you wake up and put them on immediately. Once they are on, you're almost there. You need to know exactly what to do. Once you're dressed for success, have you exercise videos ready on your computer or have your computer sitting beside your bed. Now, dressed in your exercise clothes, take your computer or phone or iPad and head to your exercise room or spare bedroom so that you can start your good habit right away. What we're talking about here is developing some really good habits. And I'm going to back up here, and we've been talking about exercise. And for the longest time, I was very good at getting up in the morning, getting my exercise clothes on, eating a little breakfast, putting my makeup on, and walking to the gym. And then I moved. So now it was the same habit, but it was getting on the bus to go there. And when the price went up and my income was limited, it kind of created a situation where when I didn't have money, I couldn't get to the gym. But then that problem was solved once I got Medicare, because then I was able to get an extended advantage program, which provided me not only silver sneakers that paid for it, but transportation. And I always schedule my transportation 2 weeks in advance. So I know they're coming at a certain time, and I have to be ready. And the first thing I do is I've gotten in the habit now of, instead of making my breakfast in the morning, make it at night so it's already ready. Then all I have to do is just make the coffee and finish eating, and then go take care of the personal items I need to do before I'm ready. And once they call me, then I'm out the door when they're there to pick me up. That way, I'm there, and they're picking, and I know that I can get home in time to start my day and work my business. If you have good habits of the things that you need to do the first thing in the morning, then those are the things that you should do. If you want to use the system to put in place a habit of a daily meditation, reread, and learn the steps that I take every single morning to smooth the past. I've never missed a session nearly 4 years. That's a streak of almost 1,500 days. Change in any area of your life is possible when you put the right routines in place and support them with the encouragement of positive people and the power of accountability. I started the Habit Change Club in mid-September, Dina Jenkins says. At first, I had a hard time sticking to the change, but my goal was to be accountable and to add discipline to my life. As of this morning, which is 8 weeks later, I hit the goal and weigh just under 300 pounds. I have not been under 300 pounds for a couple of years, and I am so excited. It doesn't matter what you want to fix. If you struggle with too much online shopping, night eating, swearing or gossiping too often at work, you can change the habit. What bad habits have you put right today? Quintus Sextius, a Roman philosopher, asked, what fault did you take a stand against? In what respect are you better? If you can answer that, you have made progress every day that you are one day closer to turning a bad habit into a good one. That then are the road to the perfect life. So, have you ever thought about all the things that you have accomplished along the way? And let's break it down into habits. And the reason we talk about the 21-day habit, because if you perform something every day for 21 days, you can form a good habit. And when you have the best habit possible, you can create the best opportunities for yourself to reach your goals. And let's go back and let's talk about some of the things that you can do to change a habit. And what we've been talking about is how you can do it. And if you stay focused and plan all your activities. One thing that I found, and the thing that we've been talking about, is no television. I have someone that, how does she define her days? Oh, I'm going to be busy because I have this TV show on, that TV show on, and it's like, and I know when she goes, oh, I'm busy and I don't have time. It's just that she doesn't want to talk to people. She can sit there and say all she wants to, but she has formed a habit, and yes, she's a senior citizen, and yes, she's, oh, I'm working on myself. All of a sudden, she found Eckhart Tolle, who's been out for a couple of years and has published some great material on working on yourself. But he's not the only one that has done that. And if she had truly been working on herself all the years that she had been talking about, she wouldn't have to say, oh, I'm a happy girl. Because what she's doing is trying to convince herself that she's happy. Because if she was truly happy, she wouldn't even have to say it. You know, she picks up on other things people say, as a way to convince herself that she is what she believes she is. But she doesn't always understand what it is that she's talking about or how she can pull it all together. Because when you have self-esteem and self-worth, it's easy for you to do the things that get yourself ahead, that put you where you want to be. If you have low self-esteem, then no matter what you say or how you say it, nothing's going to change. So those are the things that you have to work on to begin with, to make you who you are, to get you where you want to be in your personal life. So that's why you need to understand how to form good habits in your life, how to make everything what it is that you truly want to be and want to. Okay, we had a total breakdown here, and I did something stupid. So